Shemai and welcome back to OAH TV. We're picking up where we left off, where we recruited Boone, met Cass, and finally made it to Novak. Right, where did we leave off? Right, they went that way, let's carry on with this.
What's going on, man? I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone. You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately, we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Redcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. So far, we've been lucky.
TV screen.
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but we're not so friendly right now. Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since. Sure, I know him. What do you want with him? Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too. Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness. Well, they gotta go, or this'll be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me. It'd mean a lot to me. Yeah, see ya.
Come Fly With Me, that quest we just received from Manny Vargas. We'll come back to that later. It is a good quest.
What can I do for you? Later.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum. We'll just see about that. You come any closer and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife. Old Sticky's feeling mighty ornery this day. You sure now? It's kind of hard to hear you. Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening. 'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say's got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rad scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen. If anyone...
All mine.
There she is in the distance, the lucky 38. That's the place we want to go. We need to go eventually to meet Mr. House in that building. Now this guy right here we're approaching, he is going to be very useful for a later quest when we do reach the Vegas Strip. Let's talk to him.
Howdy there, partner. My story's a long one, friend, and I can't say as it's all that interesting. Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have much, ever since my pa up and left. That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like he was a stranger sometimes.
Mysterious fella. Stranger sometimes. Mysterious stranger.
Maybe. Maybe I just never felt like I belonged back home. It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. And I worked the coal mines from when I was 15. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since. But he ain't an easy man to find. Can't say as I really know. Maybe I'll just ask him why. Maybe I'll punch him right in the mouth. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like a dumb idea. Anything else you'd like to know? So long, friend.
I'm choosing not to carry on the conversation with him because I want him to stay there. Yeah, stay there. So we can come back to him. I don't want him to wander off and never see him again. He has a weapon which he will give to us if we do the quest later on that we need him for.
Hello. You here to pay your respects too? It commemorates the Battle of Hoover Dam. The Rangers lured the best of Caesar's Legion into Boulder City, then blew the whole town up. The NCR still lost a bunch of troops in the fighting, though. My older brother sacrificed himself, so they could evacuate some of the wounded. Don't worry about it. Camp McCarran, but I'm on leave at the moment, heading back to California to see my folks. I'm supposed to join up with a caravan that's heading that way up at the 188, but they're not due to arrive for a while yet. Bye.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass of McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved. One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages. Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you. Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. but considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... All right. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in, but it'll probably be too late for you. Good luck.
Alright, time to get some answers then. From the Great Khans and Jessup.
The NCR sure did a number on this place. Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
These are the two hostages that Lieutenant was on about, Ackerman and Gilbert. Grey Khans everywhere. Alright, let's go inside.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead. Yeah, about that. Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me. What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt. Fine. Yeah, go on.
I want this to go the good way, where the hostages go, the Great Khans go, I think, and it ends peaceful, so I'm gonna back out of this conversation. Hopefully I have a speech magazine, and then I can pass the speech check. Or just up my speech right now. I will do that instead.
I'm getting real tired of talking. Still going... I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him. Yeah? On what? He's one of the chairmen, big shots that run the Tops Casino in New Vegas. A friend from the city contacted me with info on a big job. I should have known that the caps were too good to be true, but there was still no way I could pass up the chance. It's just a big fancy poker chip as far as I know. Don't know why anyone would make one out of platinum, though. He's a snake, that's why. He owed us the rest of the pay for the job, so maybe he didn't want to pay up. Fine. Yeah, go on.
Level up again. Lovely jubbly.
The NCR sure did a number on this place.
Man, I thought I was dead for sure.
I'm glad you were able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not. My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I? You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
That, fame gained with the NCR, fame gained with the Great Khans. Good with both. Well, if it isn't our old buddy Victor again.
Fancy meeting you here, friend. Just rolling along on my spurs. Looks like I just might make it to New Vegas after all. Yep. Guess it's just down to you and Fancy Pants. I wouldn't worry about him. He looks all hat and no cattle, if you ask me. Yep. But this is getting mighty embarrassing. People gonna start to talk. Fancy Pants? No, I ain't seen hide a hair of him since the tussle in Good Springs. I'm sure he ran back to the soft living of New Vegas, though. Look me up when you get to New Vegas. I'll buy the first round.
Because my right trigger seems to be stuck. I always seem to fire off random shots like that, and it does my head in.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
This will probably be a long-ish trek up until that building there, Camp Golf. So go ahead and skip this if you want. Ah, Victor, don't go through the water. No! What is he doing? Brilliant, he's just swimming around in a circle. Idiot. Considering how big a place this is for NCR, it is quite a shame how limited the quests are here. There aren't many. There is one with ham radio we will get to soon. We're not sure how to. Eventually. And that is a good quest. But that really is the only big one there. I don't think there are any other ones that I can think of the top of my head right now. Good place though, Camp Golf. One of the main headquarters of the NCR.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come run it. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
Well, isn't that nice from the NCR? A two-way radio for backup.
All mine. You're mine.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting closer now to the strip. Very much closer. Please don't be able to quickly discover. Oh, so much slower than I thought it would be. Is there one more down there? No. 434. Discover this, just in case we want to fast travel here for a later point. Let's carry on. Back on the road. What is the objective? Confront Benny at the Tops Casino. Here we go, ever so closer. Before we get to the New Vegas Strip, we will have to go to Freeside first. Plenty of quests, plenty of great quests at Freeside. We get to meet the King, we get to meet the Van Graffs. One small casino, and there's quite a few quests there, including a sex robot. I can't wait to get to it. Before we get into any more action, I will change this 10mm is not good enough. Fix that. I don't have any good weapons really. The varmint rifle, 11 damage, not good enough. That gun is too unique for me to use yet. Hunting rifle, good weapon. Cowboy repeat. Oh. What's the damage of this 9 or 10? I think I'll go with cowboy repeat for now. Even though the damage isn't that good. And for anyone watching, please pick up these buffalo gourds you see in the ground. Big, thicky, green, greyish leaves. Buffalo gourd with seed added. We go to aid. What is it? Buffalo, there we go. 11 HP plus 1 for 2 seconds. These are really good for upping your HP and getting toward the achievement for healing yourself with food. 10,000 points. Let's go back to my aid. If you see that I got brock flour, Brahmin steak, blanco mac and cheese, banana yucca, that's very good. All of these are for that achievement. I'll get it, that did fresh apple. And I can eat those instead of the stim, using the stim packs. Save the stim packs and eat the food instead. Unless I am backed into a corner, I will use the stim packs. But for tiny damages, oh, here we go. Jalapeno. Those are good. Oh, more food here. Pick prickly pear. There we go. And more jalapenos.
I don't handle buying and selling for the gun runners. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory. For around 5 years now, I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and stuff. Makers of the finest high-grade weapons and ammunition in the wasteland. You ever get your hands on a piece of sweet, deadly hardware, there's a good chance that it came from one of our factories.
He says one of our factories, but there's literally only that building throughout the entire game, throughout the entire Fallout series.
None whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off limits, and the guards have strict orders to shoot to kill. A lot of our high-end weaponry comes from pre-war military schematics. If our competition got a hold of them, it'd be bad for business. Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the gun runners is a sweet job. None of us would dare screw it up. Later.
Somehow Isaac always ends up dead throughout every save I do. Somehow, and it's never me that kills him. I've never killed Isaac. He just always ends up dead. Chimp. Here we are, the gun runners. Average lock. Ooh. Kiosk.
Welcome, sir.
That has, well, it has 1,000 caps now, but later on in the game it'll max be 8,000. You can sell stuff to this robot, and it resets every few days. You could sell all your stuff for 8,000 caps, and then a few days later the robot will have 8,000 caps again. It's nice. And if we eventually go inside, we can kill the guards, take their armor, guns, and then come back a few days later again and just do the same again without any consequences. And here we are, finally in Freeside, which is the poor part of Vegas.
Hey,
let's have a look around. Not a lot around this bit. You got these kids running about.
Reach
And
for
this
the sky,
Max
mister.
has a very rare weapon.
This is the best gun in the whole galaxy. I paid 1,000,000 caps for it, and it wasn't even brand new.
Oh, 15.
Well, if
We can't pickpocket it from him, but I should have a magazine here somewhere. The barter. Or is it? Oh, only plus 10. No, I can't do that now. Have they got a sign? Mick and Ralph's? Yeah. These are good. These are good people. These can get us into the New Vegas Strip with a counterfeit passport.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong.
How's it going? If you're looking for guns, talk to Mick. Otherwise, I've got a nice selection of general supplies. I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk. If you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside. He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here. Stop back if you need anything.
Welcome to Mick and Ralph's. If you need guns, I'm your man. For general supplies and other services, see my partner Ralph. Things were better when the Omertas were buying, but we get by. Good selection from traders, and the Van Graffs keep things running. That's the thing. I have no idea. They just stopped buying guns all of a sudden. If you hear anything, let me know. Anything else I can help you with? Thanks for stopping in.
If we do this thing for the Omertas, well, for Mick and Ralph at the Omertas, we will get a very, let's say, luxurious reward that involves the Pip-Boy. I really do like this cowboy repeater, but look at these sights. Really not attractive sights. can't shoot that poor little rat with this. Not yet.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. Got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
Here we go. The long stretch to the strip. The gate to the strip, I should say. Freeside. King's School of Impersonation. Up in enrollment. Are we going there? No, we won't go in there yet. Another great question there about another potential companion.
You want someone
we'll
dead?
Get to.
Really dead? Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you the means.
Who's talking? Must have been him, his victory movie. You're the Silver Rush. And the Atomic Wrangler Casino. This is the small casino I was talking about earlier. Let's pop this. Pop our head in.
Hey.
Francine Garrett and James Garrett. These are the people that will give us our quest.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. I'd prefer you not kill anyone with a debt. It's a bit difficult to collect on a corpse. Just get the caps from them. After that, I couldn't care less what happens to those deadbeats. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
150 is not really enough. Let's go for the speech check.
All right, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
Ooh, scared.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane. Anything else you need?
Quest added, debt collector.
See ya.
Let's see what James has got for us.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you? We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees. Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker, someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up. The best place to start would be with Ralph, at Mick and Ralph's over on the east end of Freeside. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Bye.
Alright. 2 quests and 2 people in one place. Plenty to do. Let's have another look around.
I've got my eye on
slots. Here we've got blackjack and a bit of roulette. But we don't have time for that now. We'll come back.
Whoa, baby. Am I looking at a mirror? Or are you just that ugly?
That's not nice. I don't want to talk to you now.
Whoa, Nelly.
We've got stuff to do, ghoul. Right, what's first on our list? We will pause, put a pause on the ring-a-ding-ding. Where should we start? Let's go for Wang Dang Atomic Tango. Here we are. Welcome to the strip. These are the gates to
You look new to Freeside, so here's a little advice, friend. Don't go past the Southgate greeter without talking to it first. Those bots are programmed to vaporize anyone who enters the fenced-in area without authorization from the greeter. The name's Old Ben. I've been living in Freeside since the day I was born. I've done a bit of everything around here. Courier, butcher, crier, escort, gun for hire. Some of which I'm not proud of, but I do my best to help around town when needed.
I don't want to ask him about all that. Let's go with the escort, see what he
Well,
says.
I suppose you could look at it that way, but I was packing a whole different kind of heat. No, escort just sounds better than man-whore. Yep, I was damn good at my job, too. But after a while, I just felt like a piece of meat and had to quit. All right. I'm retired, but life has been a bit dull without some kind of action. What's the job? Ah, I get you. So you think because of my past escort work, I'd be interested in that kind of thing. I got out of that work because it just made me feel empty inside. What makes you think I would ever go back to that degradation?
Oh. Okay, let's go never mind. Goodbye. Let's hope I get a speech magazine this time for this. Come on, I must have one somewhere. Survival. Speech. Yes.
Hello again. You know what? You're right. I looked at the whole thing from the wrong angle. I suppose I could be a loving muse to some, while simply relieve stress and tension in others. Thanks for that insight. Tell Garrett I'd be happy to start at the Wrangler immediately. This should be a nice change of pace from retirement.
Thank you very much, old Ben. I will see you later on. This is Lady Jane. This is one of the people we need to collect
Lovely
the
to meet
debt
you.
from.
In that case, I suppose you're here to collect. I apologize, but I simply do not have enough caps on me to cover the debt.
Liar!
If someone were to recover my caravan from that cave, I could easily pay in full. But who would bother with such a mess?
Let's go with Perception 7.
Damn! I didn't want to hand over all of my caps because I won't have enough to get home to California. Here, take it all. I'll find my way home one way or another.
They just totally demolished someone. Look, there is legs and arms everywhere. Right, we've collected debt from one person, convinced another to work for the Garretts. So what have we got to do now? A real ghoul cowboy sex bot. Santiago Grex. Right.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler.
Let's not go back in with them now. Let's go put debt collector on, so then our waypoints are at this side of Freeside. Because both the people we need to finish this are on this side. This is Grex right here. And he's one ugly motherfucker.
Hey, man. Can you spare a few caps? Oh, yeah. I guess the Garrett sent you after me? Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me. Okay, here. That's everything I've got except the clothes on my back. I'm sorry about this.
No, I'll spare him. He's lucky I don't have the speech check. We have one more person now to collect the debt from. That is Santiago. And Santiago can be a pain in the ass. No. Here he is.
How are you today? Santiago is fabulous. Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP. Yes, indeed. Santiago is very important. I even have a discount in Mick and Ralph's.
Now we know
Perhaps
that.
you could use Santiago's discount. For 50 caps, Santiago will tell you the super secret code word to get a discount with Mick. Santiago thanks you. Tell Mick Santiago sent you, and the code word is extravaganza.
No, that is a shame. I didn't have the barter. I just give away 50 caps for a lie.
Sir, Santiago told you. Santiago has no debts. Ow! Okay, here. Take the caps. Just don't hurt Santiago again. Bye.
Toodaloo, Santiago. Don't lie to me again. I think once... Is that a thug? Nope. We'll finish this up and then we'll finish the video.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Thirsty? Horny? The atomic...
Evening.
Here we go, let's
Welcome
talk
back.
to Francine Garrett.
What can I get you? I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well. See the king. I'm sure he could work something out to get you in. You'll need to prove your worth his time, but it'll be well worth it. Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill. Yep.
Howdy.
I think we'll finish the video off right here. What you hear in the background right now maybe is the rain hitting my bedroom window, so it really is messing up what I'm saying right now. Yeah, so we'll finish here.
Yep.
Thanks for watching if you've made it this far, and like, share, subscribe, and if you want to look forward to the next episodes, click the bell icon that might be under this video. Thank you. No star.